Hi everyone, it is April 30th, 2022, and that means it is UK Yarn Shop Day. Now, I'd hoped to go to two yarn shops today, one in Faversham, which is the Yarn Dispensary, and today I am going to my local one, which is a little yarn hut. I'm actually going to go to Faversham tomorrow with my parents because I think that's going to be really fun. It's also market day tomorrow, so hopefully they'll be able to get some nice bits as well. So I thought today I would give you a little tour of my local yarn shop and meet the ladies behind it. Yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? Welcome to my happy place. I absolutely love my local yarn shop because it is just so cute. And there is so much here. There is even a scene area outside. And there's tea and coffee. Our feature wall as well. So yeah, if you are in town, come and check out All Tangled Up in Greece. Well, that's yarn shop day. Had such a great time at the shop. So my local yarn shop is called All Tangled Up. It goes by the Little Yarn Hut on Facebook and Instagram. It is run by the lovely Helen and Julie. It is in Helen's back garden. The building used to be an office space, but is now our little yarn shop. So I have spent all day there. I have furiously crocheted a basket, which I then gifted because I finished it. And I don't have it with me, but I do have some pictures of it. I used t-shirt yarn, so I made a bag years ago with the turquoise, so I've used what I had left over from that one, and then I had a whole ball of black, so I've made this striped basket. Now, I haven't really followed a pattern. I kind of used the sort of stages of making one from a blog post, which I will link down below for you. I cannot remember the name of it though off the top of my head, even though I only did this today. Yeah, so I whipped that up. I did 2 stripes of the blue, and I just did 2 rounds for each stripe, and then 4 rounds of black in between, and then added handles on top as well. Now, I made this as a gift for Stanley from Stanley's Crochet Workshop because I noticed that he was just putting the ball of yarn on the floor, and I know that sometimes that can pick up dirt, or his dog likes to chase it around at home. So I figured if he's got a basket to put the yarn in, then the dog won't be able to get hold of it, and you won't have to keep chasing her around the house. So yeah, his face lit up when I gave him this basket. And because it is yarn shop day, I decided to buy 5 balls of yarn for him, which are Stylecraft DK, so that he can continue his crochet journey. So yeah, it was just so special to give him something back because he's always making stuff for other people. So yeah, that was my sort of little contribution to him. Yeah, just trying to be nice and encouraging, really. It's just really nice to be able to encourage the younger generation and to keep going with this craft. So other than that, I have made some purchases because it is yarn shop day. It is my local yarn shop and I do like to support small businesses. So yes, I have been there all day. I should have a little bit of footage for you of the shop. It has been so busy today though. There have been so many people in there. I think it was a mixture of more advertisement from the page itself, regular posting on Facebook and Instagram, the fact that it is yarn shop day, the weather is really nice out today, so people are looking to actually go out and visit places. And Stanley, bless him, posted on his Facebook page saying that he would be there today as well. So a lot of people came who knew him, which was really good to see. So other than making a basket, I have also started working on the next part of a blanket, which is going to be for Joey. I did make part of this last year, but it was a bit small, so I'm now adding to it. Doesn't look like much at the moment. I am doing the next C2C section for it. This is actually going to be the logo to go with the blanket, so I won't say too much because he is in his room, so he can hear me. Yeah, so I now have loads of yarn attached to it, but I had to stop because I need to find the other ball of blue so I can work both sides at the same time. And this is a very simple C2C stitch, and I am just carrying yarn where I can or working from both ends of the ball. So I do get in a tangle quite a lot, but I just sort of, yeah, I just sort of try and untangle it every now and then, just because it can get quite knotty. In addition to crocheting today, I think that's all I've actually done in terms of crochet. Yes, I made the box bag, like basket, and I started working on that. I also have purchased some yarn. Now, other than the 5 balls of DK I picked up for Stanley, I also picked up 1 ball of Cherished and several balls of Bramble. So I have the lemon in Cherished. I did purchase spearmint, mint and white, I think it was last month or the month before, so I can make a granny stripe or granny square blanket. And I didn't realise the spearmint had the yellow in it, so when I saw it today paired with a yellow, I picked this up just so I've got a 4th colour to work it in, and then that will obviously help me make it a little bit bigger. So that is going into that project. And then I bought several of the rainbow brambles. I've got it upside down. There we go, bramble. It is the Loganberry colourway. I have several because I am wanting to knit myself a cardigan. Now, I've not had much luck with making jumpers at the moment, so I figured I would find a pattern that is pieced, and that is mostly knit or stockinette. So I have this one from King Cole. This is the long version. I think I'm going to do the long version. I've got enough yarn to do it, but I am doing it in this colourway, so in the rainbow, and it's sort of like a kimono style knit. So you knit, I think it's bottom up, and for the sleeves, because the stripes actually follow, I think you actually cast on the armhole and then knit back and forth to do down the shoulder, which is going to be really interesting to try and have a go at that because I've not done that before. I've never made a knitted garment before, so yeah. Wish me luck with that, I guess. I needed 7 balls and I have 8, because it is what was left over from a previous order there, and it means that if I do need to sort of, I'd quite like to match my stripes, then I do have the option to do that with the extra ball. So yeah, this is going to be my next knit project. I need to finish off the shawl that I'm working on first, the scarflet, and then I think I'm going to try this because it is knit and then stockinette. So yeah. So that's my purchases for today, and tomorrow I am going to Faversham to see the Yarn Dispensary. I'm hoping to go with my parents in the morning, and Yeah, I think I'm only looking to get something small though. So the Little Grey Girl has a pop-up shop this weekend there, and that's who I'm going to see. I did see Gem at EAYF, but I had spent far too much by the time I got to her stand, which is why I just got the 2 balls of fluff, or floof, 2 skeins. So I'm going to try and get some of her little tags that you put on your project bag to tell you what project is in that bag. Just because I've got quite a lot of projects on the go now. Several being blankets, so I might need to get a few of those. Yeah, that is my plan. I don't plan on getting very much. That is the main thing I'm going for. But I've had a lovely day sitting and crocheting at the yarn shop, talking all things crafty and just generally having a good time with like-minded people, and seeing everybody coming in and out on a Saturday has been amazing, because it can be quite quiet on a Saturday. Obviously people might work during a week and therefore go out and not necessarily go to the shop, so it's been really nice to see it so busy, and I look forward to spending more Saturdays there too. So I will see you tomorrow at the Yarn Dispensary. Right, so to complete my yarny weekend then for yarn shop day, I went to the Yarn Dispensary on Sunday with my mum and dad. Saw Gem from the Little Grey Girl, had squishy hugs with Gemma, who is the manager for the shop, and Julia, who is Sparkle Julia, who does the window displays for the shop, both of which you might have seen in footage from EAYF. We all met on Zoom during lockdown and have blossomed these fantastic friendships, so it was really good to see both of those. And of course I made some purchases. So my big bag from the Yarn Dispensary, I love it. They've got all these little cubby holes or cubby drawers from the original, it's the original furniture in the room. It used to be like a chemist, like an apothecary type building, so they've got all these little drawers, and I just love looking around and see what's there. So yeah, the first things that I got them were from Gem from the Little Grey Girl, because she had her pop-up shop this weekend there, a little trunk show, if you will. I only went to get the little tags from her for my project bags. However, couldn't resist this project bag either. I had wanted to decide between 2. She had this one that I'm going to show you, and then there was a space themed one. And then when I said I was deciding between the 2, she said, oh, I can't get any more of that fabric. I was like, okay, that's my one then. So yeah, let me show you what I got. I have quite a large bumblebee bag. It's got her little tag on the side. It's got a handle, so if you are crocheting or knitting on the go, you can have it on your handle, on your wrist, and it is really big. So yeah, I did pick up some of the little tags though, they're inside. So I got a couple of the tags that say blanket, because we know here that I like making lots of blankets, so there's always a couple of those on the go. I got one for cardigan, because I have a new project that I'm looking to work on, and I actually picked the yarn up on Saturday, which you've already seen. So that is going on whatever bag that goes in. And I picked up a shawl one, because I still have the Strawberry Lemonade shawl on the go, which is Gemma from the Midnight Diary, who is the manager of the Yarn Dispensary. It's her pattern, so I'm going to put that on that bag, because I keep picking the bag up thinking, oh, what's in there, and then I'm remembering that it's the shawl. So if I put this on there, I won't have to keep picking it up. I'll know what it is, and I know that I can just pick it up and work on it then, rather than questioning what's in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I picked those 4 up. And my bag, this bag is enormous. It's bigger than my head. I love it. So that is what I got from Gem of the Little Grey Girl. But I also picked up some stuff from the shop itself, because it was my yarny weekend. It was yarn shop day on Saturday, and I was just like, do you know what? not gonna be able to do this for a while. So yeah, I picked up some bits. So one of the first things I picked up was one of these lovely books. They are designed by Emma Ball. My nan actually sent over a tea towel with the same print on it, with the little sheepies in jumpers, which I haven't used yet. It's in the kitchen ready to use, but I'm not sure I want to use it as a tea towel. I'm very tempted to make it into a project bag, but I feel like that would be really bad. Yeah. So yes, I picked this up. There are 3 more on the back as well, because I think it's really cute. I thought it was just a lined notebook, but then realised that actually it's got all these extra bits and bobs that you might need in the side. So I've got yarn weights, knitting needles, so it's mostly for knitting, and the kitchen stitch instructions, as well as increasing and decreasing instructions, which I think is actually really helpful because my knitting is not great. So not just lined, but there's also gridded paper, so for patterns or doing graphs and things like that. This is all in now, and the back cover just has the sort of knit print on the back. So yeah, that is going in that will actually probably go in the cardigan project bag, because I'm going to want to keep my notes on it and make sure that my row counting is accurate. So it'll all go into here, which is why I bought it, because then it's really useful. I picked up, now the last time I went to the Yarn Dispensary, I picked up a ball of, I think it's like a really deep pink retreat yarn, which is by West Yorkshire Spinners. Now I haven't used that yarn yet, and I keep looking at the box that it's in and thinking I really want to make that project. However, I then saw these 2 on the shelf as well, and think that actually, to get more of a contrast, I might put one of these with the light pink and one with the dark pink. So I also have Calm, which is the purple one, and Ponder, which is the teal. Yeah, they are both 100% blue-faced Kerry Hill. So yeah, picked up 2 of those to add to my little stash. We all know that's a lie, because my stash is huge. Whilst we were wandering around the shop, I then spotted some macrame cord. Now, I've not bought it like this before, and I tend to only have white cord this size, so I thought it was really good to see the different colours, and I'll find a project for that. I'm thinking maybe like heart bunting or something, or just a giant heart with it. I think that would be quite cool, because it is a nice red colour. Yeah, it just says macrame cord, 100% cotton, so you get 50 meters. That's quite a lot of yarn, 50 meters on there, so I thought that would be quite nice for a new project. And whilst I was at the till, I went back to the Bo Peep wool, the West Yorkshire Spinners wool, because I could not resist the stripies. Now they are only 50-gram balls, they are DK, but I really like them. I know I can get a pair of mittens out of one ball in crochet, so yeah. This one reminded me of bumblebees, because it's got the yellows and a grey, and then this one was like a fruit salad, so that's why I bought them. So this one is called Cherub, and then this one is called Starburst. So I thought they were quite cute. And then actually these are both machine washable as well. I'm not sure. No, so the retreat, because it's more of a roving yarn, it's not really spun, so that is a hand wash only. But the Bo Peep is machine washable, so yeah, not really sure what I'm going to do with them, but I could not resist the stripes. So I got 4 balls of yarn, 1 ball of macrame cord, and my notebook from the shop, and then obviously got the bag and tags from the little grey girl. And then we went and had hot chocolate, coffee and tea. That's 1 drink for each of us, not all at the same time. And then went for a wander, got some pastries and some sweet things, And then as we were walking back through the market, we went and got, we spotted some little brooches. So I'm not sure you're going to see this because it's on my bee bag, which is quite busy. We've got this little froggy for a £5. He's a brooch pin, but he does actually have quite a big loop at the top. So I could wear him as a pendant as well. But I just thought I'd put him on here for now because this is what I got in Faversham. So yeah, my bag already has a new pin on it. We went to get chips after that because it's around the corner. And then went back to the store because my dad had spotted some watercolour paintings that he really liked. So we then picked those up as well for him. So I think all in all, we all had a good day. I think my dad even bought a puzzle as well. It's been a really good weekend, and yeah, can't wait for next weekend now, to be honest. Back to work on Tuesday. Monday is bank holiday, so I plan on doing nothing but crocheting and filming the podcast. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little insight into Yarn Shop Day for this year. And I've been to other places before. I think in the past I've been to Westcliff Walls and I've been to Sconch, but they were both pre-lockdown. So it's been quite a while since we've been able to do this. The next event, though, is Worldwide Knit in Public Day. And I take that as knit and crochet in public day. So I guess I'll see you then. All of the information for each of the 2 stores that I've visited this weekend will be down in the description for you below, as well as all links to their relevant pages, etc., etc. And yeah, take care. Bye.